local all morning. You're watching Fox 61 Morning News.
Firefighters battled a barn fire overnight in East Windsor. We're going to tell you what's happening there. Also, the roads near the scene have reopened, so that's good news. We'll get you the latest on what we know. Well, good morning to you. Happy Friday. Thanks so much for starting yours off with us here at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus America Areas.
And I'm Bridget Bureau. Hope your morning's off to a great start. A little cold out there, but I'm focused on the weekend. I want to know how the weekend is looking.
That's the way to do it. Forget the cold.
Yeah.
What do we got this weekend? And the weekend's looking pretty good.
Is this weekend.
We got a couple games going on, but yeah, the Yale Bowl is always the historic one in New Haven Inn as we welcome Harvard. Like they're not a real school. Good morning to you. Here's what you need to know before you go. Temperature-wise, we are in the frosty levels with some of you in the lower 20s. A little rain overnight tonight. It'll play into tailgating tomorrow morning, but the game should be dry. Traveling? Monday and Tuesday? Monday's fine. Tuesday night, Wednesday, we're looking at the potential for some rain. We'll talk about that coming up. Thin clouds out there as the sun gets set to rise. I think we'll get some pretty sunrises out of it. This is your rainmaker. Still got a little ways to get here. We've delayed the arrival a little bit, so that means your Friday night plans are fine. This will happen overnight, closer to midnight. Here's 10 o'clock, and you can see as we go into the morning hour. So yeah, it is all rain, by the way. And we're hoping, again, by 1 o'clock, we're just about donezo with this. And so I think the forecast will be much better, much drier once we get that out of the way. I don't think we have any other issues for a few days. So just got to get through a little rain tomorrow morning, and then we'll be good to go. You know, we kind of need it. Upper 20s in Hartford, but look at Wilmanic and Putnam, only at 24 and 23. It is better on the shore, 35 degrees with calm winds everywhere you look. So decent amount of clouds, a little bit of sunshine, but the best temperatures, the warmest temperatures that we've seen in quite some time, getting up to 50, even a little warmer on the shore. We'll talk about that 7 day, including Thanksgiving, coming up. 6:02. Let's check the roads. Erica, what do you got?
All right. Well, right now, we're taking a quick look at the traffic flow. No major issues. A little bit of something happening there. It's starting to develop over there close to Waterbury. We'll see if we have any updates on that on the traffic map as far as like drive times. We're heading outside as we take a quick look here. Sanford looking pretty good. Traffic is moving along, steady pace there. And we've got to look at New Haven, the Elm City, in and out, pretty good as well. So if you're going to be hitting the road there, good news. And drive times for you. We've got no problems in and out of Hartford, the capital city, looking great. Just 6 minutes from Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge. And here we are hitting Waterbury drive times. It looks like it's not tying up traffic too much there. Just 6 minutes from Seymour to Shelton there on 8. And then Fairfield County, that's where we are starting to see some issues there. The normal problem spots, Bridgeport to Fairfield, that's going to set you back 12 minutes. You're slowing down to 25 miles per hour there, but no issues from Trumbull to Westport and Darien to Westport. So good news on a Friday. If you're about to head out, have a great day and happy Friday. A barn fire on North Road in East Windsor that started overnight is now out. The road near the scenes have reopened. As of right now, no one's been hurt. We don't know what caused the fire. There is an investigation going on, and when we learn more, you'll get that information out to you.
6:03 now. Connecticut has reported its first flu death of the season. The State Department of Public Health says the person was in their 80s and lived in Hartford County. They died the week of October 25th. DPH didn't say if the person who died was vaccinated for the flu, but state health leaders urge everyone 6 months and older to get their flu and updated COVID shots. They say COVID is still the most active virus right now, but flu and RSV are expected to rise after Thanksgiving.
2 men accused in a highway sign incident along I-91 North in Windsor are expected to appear in court for the first time. State police shared this picture earlier this month. You may remember it. Troopers say Jonathan Riopel and Andrew Lampkin worked together to just try to steal that sign. We're told a sign was already taken down from an earlier crash. Both men are facing several charges, which includes third-degree larceny. A judge accepted a plea deal for a man charged in a deadly hit and run in August of 2024. Clarence Cross took a plea deal of 3.5 years in prison, along with 5 years of probation. It's for a crash that killed 23-year-old Tonique Davis in Hartford. Outside of court, victims' families said that they didn't like the plea deal. They wanted a longer sentence for Cross.
Too short. Why does he get another chance if she doesn't have a chance? And he didn't give her a chance. He didn't give her a chance because he left her. He didn't even try. And I think that is the hardest part.
Cross is expected to be sentenced in mid-January.
6:05 now, and new from overnight. A woman is dead after Enfield police say she was hit by a car while walking last night. Officers say it happened on Route 190, also known as Hazard Avenue, near Glen Arden Lane. We do not know what happened that led up to the crash or the name of the woman killed or the driver, but we'll let you know once that information comes into our newsroom. A person in Brantford has died after being hit by a car last night. This happened near North Main Street. Police say the driver did stay at the scene, is cooperating with investigators. Brantford police also need anyone who saw the crash or has any information about it to call them as soon as they can. It really will be helpful as they piece together their investigation.
6:06 now, and the Middletown Board of Ed named the district's interim superintendent. This comes after the previous superintendent was fired earlier this week. Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot was there as the board made their decision.
Dr. Alan Adley is now the interim superintendent of Middletown Public Schools. The Board of Education went into executive session. When they came out, they made the announcement. This decision comes after former superintendent Dr. Alberto Vasquez Matos let his certification lapse, which was a breach of his contract. Adley retired from his superintendent position in Darien last May, and before that was a superintendent in Granby.
I had a 5-month vacation from retirement, and this just fell in a wee time slot that, particularly I might say, I've always had a wee desire to work with a diverse city school. And this sort of rounds out my experiences, and I'm ready to roll the sleeves up and get to work tomorrow morning. I look forward to working closely and supporting our students, our staff, our families, and the board on the work that's already going on, the good work that's already in place at the minute, but also to make sure that there's a seamless transition through this period of change. And
Adley will be in this position until the board hires someone else. Adley says he is committed to making sure this is a smooth transition for the next superintendent by speaking with people in the community and finding out what they want. In Middletown, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
The 89th Manchester Road Race is less than a week away. Runners will test their skills in a friendly competition for themselves and their peers on a 4.7-mile course through downtown.
Fox 61 is going to have live team coverage for you of the road race. It's all starting at 9 a.m. Thanksgiving morning.
Eric and I will be there in downtown Manchester, covering it all from start to finish along the race route. And you can join us watching it right here on Fox 61. We'll also be streaming our race coverage on Fox 61 Plus. You can download it on your TV and watch for free.
All right, now almost 11,000 people have signed up to take part in the Thanksgiving Day tradition. If you haven't signed up, don't worry, you still have time, but keep in mind that registration fee is going up Saturday afternoon. Head to fox61.com/MRR for all your race day resources, including how to sign up, bib pickup information, road closures, and a lot more.
And just before runners lace up their shoes, the Manchester Road Race Committee shared what's ahead for this year's race. They gathered at the Manchester Country Club yesterday to celebrate the start of Race Week. This year's honorary chairperson says Manchester is a reminder of what makes the sport great.
This is what I tell people. I stayed with running not to be an athlete. I stayed with running for the camaraderie. I love the atmosphere, and it was just meeting people.
Organizers also say the race is a great way to say and give thanks to everyone who makes the road race possible. And every year, Connecticut Food Shares sets out to gather 40,000 meals for families in the state who need help with a Thanksgiving meal.
And yesterday, Jordan's Furniture donated 300 turkeys to Connecticut Food Share. Much like Food Share's yearly donations to families, Jordan's Furniture gives turkeys to its employees every year and asks their employees whether they wanted to keep that turkey or donate it. Hartford's mayor says this is one of the many ways that Connecticut continues to be a leader in the battle against hunger.
I've seen in the last month is just ordinary people stepping up in ways to help their neighbors all across this community. And this, it speaks not just to the corporate folks at Jordan's, it speaks to their individual employees who say, you know, it would be great to get this turkey, but I have enough to help somebody else, and I'm going to make sure I do that to help somebody else.
Connecticut leaders, you see him right there, Governor Ned Lamont also joined Jordan's Furniture along with the Hartford Yard Goats to help load those turkeys onto Connecticut Food Share delivery trucks. Connecticut Food Share says 600 local pantries are going to get the donations, and these pantries signed up back in August requesting a certain number of turkeys to distribute into their communities. Happening today in New Haven, community leaders are going to give back to serve some of the Elm City's most elderly.
It continues to be the city's effort to give away Thanksgiving turkeys, hams, and chickens. Today, more than 400 free meals will be given to seniors at the Atwater, Dixwell, New Hallville, and East Shore Senior Centers.